Brother Jay. My whole view of the world has changed. I guess that comes with age. I don't believe that there is good in every man like I did back then. Well, I may drink more than I should. Seen me on the floor. I spent my lifetime in this cage I built around me, banging on the door. Oh, when no words could ever say how much I need you. With you here, you make this life I live worth living. Well, heaven knows I broke your heart. You can't take that away. But all I'm worth is just this promise that I gave to you, to stand beside you, just like you had stood beside me. When no words could ever say how much I need you. With you here, you make this life I live worth living. Could be much better off, God knows, without me. Oh, and that's why I just can't find the words. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Live from Brutus Hollar. I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. I am by my lonesome. My partner in crime is down in Florida in the rain, losing gig after gig to the weather, I'm sorry to say. But he will be back up in the mountains, I think, on Thursday, and he'll be here next week. So, hello, Jay Jenkins. How are you? And Susan, and Brother Joe, and Cliff. Everything looking good. I've got some new lighting that I am using, and I'm still kind of experimenting with the warmth and the texture and everything, but it's not glaring in my eyes like it used to. It's off to each side, and they're on stands, some little LED deals. And Tom is in Florida, Joe. He had a show on Sunday, and he drove down, I think Sunday or Saturday, one of the two, and drove down for that, and was going to stay and do some yard work on George's house. They needed the lawn mowed and stuff, and I'm imagining leaves are starting to come. Well, leaves are maybe not yet in Florida. But thank you, Cliff. Thank you. Thank you. I actually have a second camera set up tonight, but I have no one to operate it. So we're still fidgeting with some things. I've got this little pedal that I used to use to turn the pages on my iPad, and I think I can rig that up to emulate a keyboard press on my computer. And if I can, I could be able to go from one camera to another with my foot. And maybe we'll have a little close-up or a side shot or something. I don't know, just something to make it a little more interesting. Jay, you're going through my entire song list. That's great. Yeah, I know. Van Halen died. Gosh. He was only 65 years old, too, but he had cancer, I guess. And still sad, though. I guess that comes with the territory of the privilege of getting old. Sadly, you get to watch your friends and people that you admire go. Last night, Dawn and I watched. We watched the Blues Brothers, and you know that was recorded. It was filmed 40 years ago, and half the people in the movie were dead. John Belushi's dead. Ray Charles is dead. Aretha Franklin is dead. It just goes on and on and on. Half the people in the movie are gone, and and yet when I look at that movie, I think like it's still current in my head. You know, it's part of when I was coming up, I guess, 40 years ago. Gosh. All right, Jay, we'll give you the first song here tonight. Well, I am just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I've squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. Well, all lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear, disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of a railway station, running scared and laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Well, asking only workmen's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Or just to come on from the hoods on 7th Avenue. Well, I do declare, there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. You know I did. Yes, I did. La la la, la 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 la. Well, I'm laying out my winter clothes, wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me, and leading me going home. In the clearing stands a boxer, and the fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every love that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I'm leaving, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. La la la, 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 oh la la la, la la la, la la la. Some Paul Simon for you. There we go. All right. All right. I hope everybody's doing well tonight, staying healthy. I still am, taking my temperature every morning and every night. I've got one of them. I bought this infrared thermometer, LED kind of thing that you can shoot at something and catch the temperature. And I bought it a few years ago to look for leaks in the logs. You know, the logs kind of stretch and shrink, and cracks inevitably open, and we've got some kind of rubberized caulk we're doing. Hey, Tom Edwards, how are you, brother? So I've been using that, and it's pretty accurate, so I've been doing that. This is the time of the year I kind of envy you condo folks. Putting the holler to sleep for the winter is not a major chore, but it's a continuing chore, getting all the hillsides weed-eated for the final time. There's one hillside that's a good 45 degrees. And I don't know, the 71-year-old ankles are having a little trouble with it, but the ground is nice and soft, so it's easy to dig in and get a bite with your boots. I got all that done. Actually, it was so high that it dried for a few days, and I raked it up, and I'm using it as mulch around my blackberries and my raspberries. So kind of double duty for that. Vegetable gardens are pretty much cleaned up except for the peppers, and I do have a crop of cabbages that are in, and I'm hoping that they will mature before the real cold gets here. And I got to get my garlic in, so lots of things to do. Anybody seen Uncle Pete? He hasn't been on. He's been having lots of problems with his back. Keep him in your prayers. He has a really severe herniated disc issue, along with some other things that he's got going on. And poor guy, every time he gets everything running right, something else breaks. Kind of like an old car. I'm going to do a song for, let's see, where am I? I want to go over here. I'm going to send this song out to Susan. She likes Matt Anderson. This is another one of Matt's songs that I actually learned this one first, and I just fell in love with his voice. So, give it a shot. Yes, they come and go. Years go by the same. All we shared were careless words. Keep a watch on the clock for that little hand to stop. We're striking our matches to watch it burn. I don't wanna lose this love. Haven't we lost enough? A heart only takes so much before it falls out of touch. I just wanna hold you close, don't wanna let it go. I'm gonna love you like I got something to prove. I'm gonna love you like I got something to do. I can still remember the first time I saw you. You were like a star that fell just for me. Let's get back to then, make it new again. We got too much riding to turn and leave. I don't wanna lose this love. Haven't we lost enough? Heart only takes so much before it falls out of touch. I just wanna hold you close, don't wanna let it go. I'm gonna love you like I got something to prove. I'm gonna love you like I got something to lose. I don't wanna lose this love. Haven't we lost enough? A heart only takes so much before it falls out of touch. I just wanna hold you close, don't wanna let it go. I'm gonna love you like I got something to prove. I'm gonna love you like I got something to do. I just wanna hold you close, don't wanna let it go. I'm gonna love you like I got something to prove. I'm gonna love you like I got something to lose. Song from Matt Anderson. Well, thank you, Susan. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I think we're due for a train song here. I've been seeing some little trains up there, huh? I'm playing without picks tonight. I like to do that as much as I can, but I'm. Hey, thank you, Tom. Sort of playing naked. All right, let's see. What train song? You know what? Let's do the good old train song. Up the road from my boyhood home was a set of railroad tracks. We'd lay our pennies down and that engine would crush them flat. We lived on those tracks down in a bypass. It's all that remains. That engine is long gone, but I still dream about trains. I still dream about trains. I was 10, my brother and me ran away from home. My daddy caught us at a building site just long ago. But we were gonna hop a freight and ride that thing all the way to Maine. It all seems silly now. I still dream about trains. I still dream about trains. And I never know quite where I'll be once I lay me down to sleep. I will probably be shoveling coal while the steel wheels just keep rolling down the track. Well, I can hear my baby calling, but I ain't going back. I'm the captain of a great big ship going across the plain. No matter how old I get, I still dream of trains. I still dream of trains. I still dream about trains. Well, locomotives, heart and soul are all burning coal and steam. Those tracks were laid long ago in the landscape of my dream. Well, I turn that radio up every time that Johnny Cash would sing the wreck of the old 97, yeah. I still dream about trains. I still dream about trains. And I never know quite where I'll be once I lay me down to sleep. I will probably be shoveling coal while the steel wheels just keep rolling down the track. I can hear my baby calling, but I ain't going back. I'm the captain of this big, big ship rolling across the plain. No matter how old I get, I still dream of trains. I still dream of trains. I still dream about trains. The midnight train to Georgia, the Wabash Cannonball, riding on the city of New Orleans. I still dream about trains. Uncle Pete, how are you, brother? I put you on the prayer list, Pete. Oh. Hey, thanks, Tom. I'm using the new lights. I'm still trying to get used to them. I just have I guess you would call it a snow white filter on them. I've got some yellow and red and blue ones, and I'm going to have to experiment with that a little bit. But I've only got two of them on. I've got one over there and one over there. And they're doing it. I mean, the room seems a whole lot darker than when we normally play. But the picture looks pretty good. All right. Actually, I think I'm going to do a song here. Let me see if I can find it. We'll send this one out to Pete. Pete called me one day. He was all hopped up. He said, "You need to listen to this song." And I did. So I'll give it to you. An old Don Williams tune. Well, oh, don't you lose that light in your eyes. You're never too old to love. It's never too late to try. When somebody needs you, give them all you can give. When you're living to love and love got everything that you need. Stay young with your rock and rollin'. All the best things in life are free. But oh, don't you feel like playing the fool? Just step out of line and break all the rules. Don't let them tell you it's just not for you. Don't go growing old before your time is due. Stay young, keep your wheels in motion. You got everything that you need. Stay young with your rock and rollin'. All the best things in life are free. Stay young, keep your wheels in motion. For you got everything that you need. Stay young with your rock and rollin'. All the best things in life are free. The best things in life are free, except quality health care. Hey, Andre, how are you? Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. I had a pretty busy day. I got up, I did my 2 mile jog, and then I went out and weed eated for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and pulled some weeds and mulched around the berry bushes and moved some rocks around. There's always rocks to move. There's rocks coming off the hillside, you know, the dirt roads away, and they kind of roll down, and invariably they find their way to where I'm trying to run my wheelbarrow. And I made a loaf of French bread 2 nights ago. I don't know if you guys have been following me on Facebook too close, but I picked up a bunch of mushrooms. I seeded or inoculated, I guess is the right word, some logs. I guess it's 4 years ago now. And the first year we got nothing. The second year we got a pretty good flush. And third year right now, actually this is the fourth year. And I got pounds and pounds of them. So I made a big pot of onion soup. And I'm not onion soup, mushroom soup. And I had to have some fresh bread to go along with it. So I did all that before I took my nap. So I am well rested and well fed and getting well drunk. Thank you, Pete. It is a great message in that song. It is. You know, my dad used to say it's mind over matter. He said, if you don't mind, it don't matter. All right. What should we do next here? An only child alone and wild, a cabinet maker's son. His hands were meant for different work, his heart was known to know. He left his home and went his own solitary way. He gifted me a gift I know I never can repay. A quiet man of music, denied a simpler fate. He tried to be a soldier once, but his music wouldn't wait. He earned his love through discipline, a thundering velvet hand. His General means of sculpting souls took me years to understand. The leader of the band is tired, his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument, his heart is in my soul. My life's been a poor attempt to imitate the man. Yes, I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. My brothers' lives were different, for they heard another call. One went to Chicago, the other to St. Paul. And I'm in Colorado when I'm not in some hotel, living out this life I chose and come to know so well. The leader of the band is tired, his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument, the song is in my soul. My life's been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. I thank you for the music on your stories of the road. I thank you for the freedom when it came my time to go. I thank you for your kindness in the times when you got tough. And Papa, I don't think I said I loved you near enough. The leader of the band is tired, his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument, the song is in my soul. My life's been a poor attempt to imitate the man. Yes, I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. I am a living legacy to the leader of the band. Little bit of Dan Fogelberg always seems to fit the occasion. All right, all right. Looks like we got some folks watching tonight. Not too many in the chat, and I understand some folks are having trouble still finding the chat. I don't quite understand why, but I mean, I can access it on a computer easily, and I think on my phone I don't have any problem with it, or my iPad, as long as I don't make the mistake of trying to go full screen. And I kind of think that's a mistake. YouTube, Facebook had that part right, I think. It was nice seeing those things scroll along the bottom of the screen there. But anyway, for the improved quality, I guess we'll put up with it for a little bit. Kind of hoping I'd see my sister on here one night. She doesn't do Facebook, and was hoping now that we moved over to YouTube, she'd tune in a little bit. Well, you know what? We'll do another train song. I don't know if you saw, they opened up a new train shop in Scranton, Pennsylvania, where the old D&H Railroad turntable used to be that I sing about in the I Still Dream About Trains song. I think the grand opening was a couple days ago. My cousin Tony, who lives right around the corner from there, sent us some pictures. No more turntable, but it's going to be a big engine repair shop. I was working in a honky tonk, I was picking my guitar. And man, leaning, he was leaning on the bar. Well, he staggered sideways to the stage, he motioned with a wink. He said, "You sing a song for me and I'll buy you a drink." Well, I asked what kind of song he liked. He studied for a while. Said, "Just sing a train song," and he broke out in a smile. Well, I don't want to hear no cheating songs, standing in the rain songs, nothing to remind me of the girl I left behind me. I want to go where she can't find me. I want to hear some good old time and rolling, smoking, whistle blowing. Really don't care where they're going. Train song. Well, he said, "I am a traveling man, I don't hang around too long. I done time on the highways, but I love a railroad song." So I started singing train songs fast as I could go. Well, Johnny Cash and Jimmy Rogers and some Bill Monroe. Well, I had them screaming through the night, rolling round the bend. I guess you had to be there just to see that old man grin. Oh, I don't want to hear no cheating songs, standing in the rain songs, nothing to remind me of the girl I left behind me. I want to go where she can't find me. I want to hear some good old time and rolling, smoking, whistle blowing. Really don't care where they're going. Train song. When I got through, he clapped his hands and he slowly walked away. He eased out to the front door and it turned a smiling away. Well, I never got that drink he promised, he sure had some nerve. Well, I sang him a train song and he threw me a curve. Well, I'm still singing train songs, he ain't been back at all. He just vanished, leaving me with these words I still recall. I don't want to hear no cheating songs, standing in the rain songs, nothing to remind me of the girl I left behind me. I want to go where she can't find me. I want to hear some good old time and rolling, smoking, whistle blowing. Really don't care where they're going. Train song. Want to hear some train song. Want to hear some train song. I need a whistle. I need a train whistle. Actually, when Tom's here, Tom does a good clickety clack on the on the mandolin there. Kind of sounds like a train. There's a there's an album the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band has had out. It was called "Will the Circle Be Unbroken?" And Doc Watson does a song on there. He does Tennessee Stud, and I guess they recorded it live, and it was like the first or second take, and Doc was asking, who's doing this and who's doing that, and somebody said, who's got the train, and I guess the guy on the harmonica stepped up and said, "I got it," and he started playing something, and Doc said, "No," he said, "that's a horse's foot in gravel. That ain't no train." So. Let's try this. I haven't done this song in a long time. It's amazing how little I remember. Okay, let's get the tape on here. I could tell that it was over when her lips met mine. There was an emptiness in her voice, hesitation when she smiled. She didn't have to say a word, it was all so plain to see. She had found what she was looking for, and I knew it wasn't me. I saw goodbye in her eyes. I don't think that I can change it. There's nowhere to disguise. No, we will never make it. Sometimes I feel just like a clown who can't put on his makeup. Everything that she wanted was gone. Prince Charming I wasn't. But I would trade 1,000 Babylons to be in her arms tomorrow. Like the tide, her love has come and gone, and it's time for me to go. I saw goodbye in her eyes. I don't think that I can change it. There's no need to disguise. No, no, we will never make it. Should I hold on? Is it just a waste of time? Well, one thing that I know for sure, I saw goodbye in her eyes. I know you got somebody new now. All my candles have burned out. He's gonna love the way you shine. So did I. So don't smile for me if it ain't what you need. With that goodbye in your eyes, I know that I can't change it. There's no need to disguise. No, no, we will never make it. Should I hold on? Is it just a waste of time? One thing that I know for sure, I saw goodbye in her eyes. I saw goodbye in her eyes. Oh, I know that it's over. I saw goodbye in her eyes. It's Zac Brown. Haven't done Zac Brown in a long time. Actually, I haven't heard much from Zac Brown. Is he still pretty active? I don't listen to the radio, so I don't know what's going on. I know Tom does a Zac Brown song or two. I used to play at Zac Brown's place down in Sonoya, Georgia. An interesting little town. It's where they filmed The Night of the Living Dead or something like that. I mean, it's a zombie town. There's zombies walking all around the street. It's crazy. Uh, Sonoya. Actually, they pronounce it a little different than that, but it's Senoia. I think it's Sonoya or something like that. I don't know what they do, but you know how the Georgia folks are. Jay, I don't understand why it says this, that the message is retracted. Is that when you start sending something and then you don't do it? I don't know what that means. Uh, Whatever it is. And drink more wine. Thank you, Susan. uh, all Oh, wow. You got me in the car. So, oh, so you're watching on the phone, but you're listening on the car stereo. Tom Edwards got himself a new car, his 490,000 mile special that he had before. He thought it was kind of time to retire that. Bought another Honda, though. That Honda's been pretty good to him. I will sing, Jay. Name the artist. Well, now that I've lost everything to you, you say you want to start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving, but if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you got a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of bad, and beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just on a smile. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I'll always remember you like a child girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two, 'cause I never want to see you sad, girl. Hey, don't be a bad girl, but if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you got a lot of nice things to wear, but then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just on a smile. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I'll always remember you like a child girl. Baby, I love you. If you want to leave, take good care. Hope you got a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of bad, and beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just on a smile. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. And I'll always remember you like a child girl. Actually, he's using a different name now. It's Yusuf Latif Mustafa something or other. I don't know. He has adopted a traditional Muslim name, uh, and he was on the no-fly list for a long time after 9/11. I don't quite understand why, unless he had some connection to something that he shouldn't have. I'm not sure. All right. Well, I like that name the artist thing. We ought to turn that into some kind of giveaway or something. Jay, are you connected to my brain? I mean, I was just thinking about that song. Jay and Jeff and his mom were out in the park today picnicking on a new portable uh, picnic table and bench set that they have. It all kind of folds up into a little suitcase little thing. It's kind of cool. All right, well, let's see that. What key do I do that in? Up there. A long-tailed cat sitting by the old rocking chair. Now he don't realize that there's danger down there. But he don't care no rock and rollin' chair's gonna boogie boogie on his day. He's just a swinging his tail to a low down syncopate. I'm going down to Old Town on a Dixie holiday. I'll be back home in just about half a week. Oh yeah, yeah, he may be a symphony, but I believe in song. It's called a catchy melody, so you can sing along. Oh, I want you to sing along. Hey, I want you to sing along. Hey, come on, sing along. Well, oh, they say they're talking about the girls that work uptown. I don't realize that there's danger down there. No swinging tails, no rock and rollin' girl is gonna boogie woogie on my day. We're just making time on a Dixie holiday. I'm going down to Old Town to get a pound of weed and get myself a honk of that harmony. Oh yeah, yeah, he may be a symphony, but I believe in song. It's called a catchy melody, so you can sing along. Oh, I want you to sing along. Hey, come on, sing along. Everybody sing along. All you sing is oh my, my. Your dad's getting older and your cows are going dry. You gotta go bye on a Dixie holiday. Sing it with me, oh my, my. Your daddy's getting older and your cows are going dry. You gotta go bye on a Dixie holiday. Who did that song? Who did that song? Everybody except Susan. Susan knows too much. Yes. That one there, huh? You like that one, Cliff? You know, I don't know. I was fooling around with, you know, a lot of times I like to, I'll sit down and I'll start playing a lot of oldie stuff, you know. And I don't know, I started doing some drifter stuff and you know, is it. That's the bass part. And if you listen to a lot of their songs, I don't know whether they cloned the bass player or what, but it's pretty much the same stuff all the way through. And yeah, we can do that. There is a rose in Spanish Harlem, a red rose up in Spanish Harlem. It is a special one, it's never seen the sun. It only comes out when the moon is on the run and all the stars are shining. It's growing through the street, right up through the concrete, but soft and sweet and gentle. There is a was up in Spanish Harlem, with eyes as black as coal that look down in my soul and start a fire there, and then I lose control. I have to beg your pardon. Hey, I'm gonna pick that rose and watch her as she grows in my garden. When this whole world starts getting me down and people are just too much for me to take, climb way up to the top of the stairs and all my cares just drift out into space. At night the stars put on a show for free, and darling, you can share it all with me. I keep on telling you now, right smack dab in the middle of town, I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. And if this world starts getting you down, there's room in the for two up on the roof, up on the roof. Yeah, come on, honey, come on, baby, well, let's go up on the roof. This next segue is cool because it's still the roof. When the sun beats down and burns a tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, yeah, yeah. On a blanket with my baby's where I'll be. Well, up above you can hear the happy sounds of a carousel, and you can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, yeah, yeah. On a blanket with my baby's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we were having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking above the boardwalk, we was falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk. You can dance, every dance with the guy that gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. And you can smile, every smile for the man that held your hand in the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Yeah, my darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, oh, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Yeah, my darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. Oh, you can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If yes, if you're all alone, can it take you home? Just tell him no. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Yeah, my darling, say the last dance for me. You know I want you to say that last dance for me. Some drifters. We're drifting, okay. All right, all right. Everybody's still with me, I guess. I was thinking we might get a spate of Indian summer, but it hasn't happened yet. Although it was quite pleasant today. I think we got up to 70 degrees. You're welcome, Cliff. You're welcome. You know, I always say hello to Cliff. I know his wife Carol is probably watching. Hello, Carol. How are you? Uh, and I know that Susan's husband Gary is there watching too. So probably is anyway. I don't know. I don't know about Gary. A few years back, I was doing a festival in Florida. We'll get that for you, Susan. Yes, we will. And it was called the Old Florida Outdoor Festival, and it was in Apopka, Florida. And they always tried to feature, some low-budget acts like me, as well as some name acts. And one year, I actually got to perform before Montgomery Gentry, and they were just the nicest fellas. It was so sad to hear that one died. But they invited me into their little room behind the stage there, where they had some gourmet hamburgers and all the fixings, and I really I admired them. Even though they were top shelf entertainment, they were just real down home people, and that means a lot to me. You know, there's a line in a song that I do from Vince Gill that says, "It doesn't matter how much money you make if you don't stay the same," and those guys did stay the same. So here's their song. I have days when I hate my job, this little town in the whole world too. Last Sunday when the Eagles lost, you know it put me in a bad mood. I have moments when I curse the rain, then complain when the sun's too hot. I look around at what everyone has, and I forget about all I got. But I know I'm a lucky man. God's given me a pretty fair hand, no cars in a piece of land, a few dollars in a coffee can. My old truck is still running good, my ticker's ticking like they say it should. I got supper in the oven, a good woman's loving, and even my bad days ain't that bad. No, I'm a lucky man. I got some friends who will be here fast. I can call them any time of day. I got a brother that's got my back, got a sister that I swear's a saint. I got a lonely little county, got a few weeks off next year. Dad had a close call last spring, and it's a miracle he's still here. I know I'm a lucky man. God's given me a pretty fair hand. I've got a house and a piece of land, a few dollars in a coffee can. My old truck is still running good, my ticker's ticking like they say it should. I got supper in the oven, a good woman's loving, and one more day to be my little girl's dad. Yeah, I'm a lucky man. My old truck is still running good, my ticker's ticking like they say it should. I got supper in the oven, a good woman's loving, and even my bad days ain't that bad. I'm a lucky man. I'm a lucky man. And I really am a lucky man. All right. Is it your bedtime, Jay? I'm going to go a little bit. Or has it just been a good night so far? Okay. Ah. Well, this coming week, I have a show on Wednesday at the Grind and Wine. So that's in Murphy, North Carolina. And I see why you're saying that because we are looking at the closing screen. You can't hear me. You can't hear me. You got to be able to hear me. No, you can't see me anymore. No, you're looking at the screen that says "That's all, folks," and we are going to say goodnight. Dawn and I are going to sit back and watch a little TV and rub each other's feet and uh, enjoy the evening. And I hope you have. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Let me do Susan's song here, even though you can't see me. Actually, you know what? I can get up and do this. Stand by. Y'all see that slick little fade there from camera one to camera number two? When the rain gets hard and you can't see the road, it doesn't matter where you're going. Come out of the cold. You can come on in and stay with me for a while. I got wood for the fire and soup on the go. The moon is coming up and you're a long way from home. So just come on in and stay with me for a while. When you're here with me, it's as safe as you can be. There's nothing but the sound of that rain falling down in my quiet company. I park on the road, walk up the drive. If I'm out in the garden, well, let yourself inside. You can come on in and stay with me for a while. There's no need to call if you're passing by. The key's under the stone, the second from the right. So just come on in, stay with me for a while. When you're here with me, well, it's as safe as you can be. There's nothing but the time, so just ease your mind with my quiet company. When the night cools down and you drift off to sleep, well, I will tend the fire while you sweetly sleep. So just close your eyes and stay with me for a while. It'll be just fine, stay with me for a while. Close your eyes, stay with me for a while. All right. So what you're looking at now is camera number two. And at some point I'll be able to be able to switch from one to the other and maybe even zoom in. Who knows? Have our own studio. All right, well, we're going to leave you one more song. Mama Tried. You know, I don't do that song very much, Jay. But what the hell? You only live once, right? You know, Merle's Mama plays a pretty big part in a lot of Merle's songs. Mama's Hungry Eyes is a song that just grabs me by the heart. Yeah, it's a little dark, but you know, that's the contrast there, Cliff. Actually, the problem is, I have an iPhone 10, and my second camera is my wife's old iPhone, which I have recommissioned as camera number 2, and it's an iPhone 6, and the camera is not quite as good or the same. And I could get both of them to look the same, but I don't want to sacrifice the quality of the first camera for the second one. So that's right. Dark is good. That's right, Susan. The first thing I remember knowing was that lonesome whistle blowing in a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, never knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. When an only rebel child from a family making mine, my mama seemed to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Sunday learning, trial to bad I kept on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame. Mama tried. Dear old Daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest. She wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better. The pleading I denied, that leaves only me to blame. Mama tried. Well, I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame. Mama tried. That leaves only me to blame. Mama tried. I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. It's been a whole lot of fun. It'll be more fun next week. Tom will be back. Ain't never had too much fun. All righty. Well, I thank you all. You all stay safe this week. Stay healthy, and we'll see you next week. Good night.